Hello and welcome to AM Games. Today we're missing the D. And today we're probably let's playing Labrys, correct?
Yes.
After that we'll get to Elizabeth Best Girl, but for now...
Elizabeth is last.
Best Girls for
Best
last.
Girls for last.
Okay.
So let's get started on Labrys. I believe this one is very story heavy. So maybe we'll find out what's going on.
Who plays games for stories anymore?
The boot process was successful.
Researcher with a tie.
Never sure
So what's his name?
Very specific.
You mean like a
let's
greeting?
see,
There's no need for that. They're
Rick.
just machines.
Or do we already have Rick?
We might have a Rick.
Damn. Oh.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
We
So
have a
you
phone.
have the one with a tie, and then you have the untidy one.
Oh boy. Let's call him Ty.
Things like
Tie?
And,
Like Todd Tasmanian
Yeah.
the tiger.
because they have a mind,
them Ty,
their emotions and things are completely
see,
faked.
Oscar.
It's no
Oscar.
different than an AI. Can't
Oscar, the
possibly
untidy
guess.
researcher.
Basically. I mean, he looks untidy. Just look at him.
Well, until we rule it
The
out
question is, which
completely,
one is supposed to
we
be
should at least
untidy and
be
which is supposed to be a tie? We can't tell.
They both wear the same
So you
glasses,
say.
kind of. So,
All right, from this
they're
moment
basically the
on,
same
you will
person.
be
They're
registered
both
as
in
candidate
TV
unit
world.
number 031. Please repeat your number back to me.
Numbers? What?
It's like
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
accepting input sounds wrong at so many levels.
031.
Accept my input, please.
Did
Well,
its
I think-
pronunciation sound a little odd to you?
It's cause it's
You're worrying
Brooklyn
too much.
accent.
Let's hurry up and haul it out.
Unusually specific.
Ah, so this is the one.
Oh no, it's a
I've been
female
waiting to see it in action.
researcher. What we're gonna name her?
You do the honors?
Laura?
Laura? Okay. Then. Oh, Laura. She sounds like Mitzer a little bit. Just a little bit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have the same voice actor. This is kind of a one-off character we don't even see.
Now, try getting up.
Kind of just black screen.
Yeah.
Laura the black screen.
Oh, now we're at like Resident Evil 5.
No, this is Soul Society one. Just-
Do you remember that room in Resident Evil 5
I
where
do.
they're like fighting the giant boss on this like room full of like things on the side?
I do.
This model
apparently all the rooms are just
nearly
lights.
pure form of that crystal. I can't wait to see what kind of results it gets.
Oh boy.
Unit number 031, can you hear me?
It looks
Confirm
the
your
room looks so
surroundings.
weird. Why are the
Tell us any
lights so
abnormalities
weird on
you're
this
feeling in
thing?
your sensors or
For
any
the
other functions.
experiment.
It feels like they should be moving, and like some music should be coming out of them. Like it's like trying to communicate with the aliens with those music noises.
I mean, the background also reminds me of a Tails game.
The
Just a little
readouts
bit.
seem fine.
Oh yeah, they could have this
Monitoring
thing in the
system
Tails
is
game.
fully
Just
operational.
which one?
Um,
we're gonna test your
The only ones I
performance
really
inside the
know
battle
well
chamber now.
are Symphonia and Vesperia.
When you hear the
reminds me
buzzer,
of
consider
this
everything that moves an
Because
enemy
all
and
that
eliminate
bull
them.
crap with Laurel.
Yeah, I know Symphonia because my brother played and I watched him, and I finally watched a Let's Play on it.
Yeah,
And Vesperia I played, and that's what I learned. Tails games were annoyingly long.
they are, but that's what so makes them so worth buying.
I liked Vesperia. The only problem with that game is,
Sorry to do
spoiler
this just
alert,
after
you
you've
don't
woken
get the
up,
character
but
you've
it'll
been
be good to
searching
put you
for
through
like
the
the
paces.
entire game. You only get him for a fight.
Who wants that? Who wants what they're given? Nobody.
That was just like a weird thing. It was like, we're searching for my best friend the entire game, and so is this princess lady. Oh, we found him. We get to team up with him for one fight.
Oh boy. We've been waiting for this, like Aki.
Yeah. It's just like the weirdest part of that game is like, let's find this guy. He's so important. But no, I'm not gonna like actually have him on the team.
It's not plot important.
Oh, cutscene. Anime cutscenes.
Blasters, oh boy. An axe, oh boy. Experiment looks pretty promising.
Okay, now we are getting into like space kind of game. Did someone's head just break off?
Kind of.
It looked like it.
Dalton would be pretty happy right now.
Oh wow, she's just wrecking these robots. It looked almost like Igus.
It really did, like the blonde hair.
We can barely see these things, so it's like I can't get any kind of like. Oh wow, that looks creepy as hell.
Oh boy, chains and like whips and all. Oh my god, what am I watching?
Ooh.
Oof. She can't do that in the game, can she?
She can launch her fist, but she can't like break through a face.
Breaking through face is the best like move though, like Jesus.
How can you? It's staring at her ass. Typical man.
That robot ass.
Yep, that's a guy.
That's Oscar. Slouchy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Her gears. Her gears are.
This is kind of violent for Sonic.
I mean, it's Labrys.
Yeah.
Labrys, like you remember seeing her shadow, right?
See, they animated this. Oh, that looks almost exactly like Labrys.
Could be.
So this gave her some issues.
It's like, who are you? You are me. I killed me. Oh boy.
I'm clapping, but no sounds coming out.
Oh man, this is morbid. Robots killing other robots. What is the world come to?
And why does it look like she's bleeding except not?
That was oil.
No, it wasn't even oil, it was just the cracks are in the right place to make it look like it could have been blood there the entire time.
Oh, I thought you meant like around the neck where she just snapped.
No, there was like a part of her mouth that was like where blood would normally be.
Yeah,
It was like cracks,
yeah.
so it was just like, that
was
could
better
have
than
been
we
just
could
been
have
blood.
hoped for.
You're better than we hoped for. You killed all your sisters.
What's with all the bodies? You made it fight that many on its first time?
Why did
Don't
you
worry,
make
you
them
did great.
fight each
This is a new
other?
high score for the first battle
Wouldn't you
results.
want more?
I score.
Well
now.
done, Unit Number 031.
But no, why make it
Stand by for
tested
further
against
instruction.
those?
Because
You got shadows somewhere in here. Put a weak one in front of it and see what happens. Don't make it take out more of your own robots.
that is kind of a waste of money.
No wonder this thing has issues.
Killed her own people.
We're done testing.
Oh no, she has a face!
Left to do
Laura,
today.
you're kind of really attractive.
I'm going to temporarily shut down your optics.
Mm.
Can you close your eyes?
I can't close my eyes. Sorry, I don't trust you. You performed tests on me, and now you want me to close my eyes? No.
Yeah, it's just like that whole thing was like, why would you make them fight other robots?
We're gonna transfer
You
the data from
research
the stored
shadows
units into
for a
your
living.
memory.
You have
Run
some
a diagnostic
there.
check while we're doing it and report any malfunctions. Understood?
High scores and makes me think they've tried this before.
And that sounds kind of stupid, honestly. Why make robots fight? You're just waiting for like sentience to get you in trouble.
Something like that. But they don't care. They don't want to deal with shadows. It's not their it's not their forte. They may study them, but they can't like control them fully.
Oh no, these sectors that don't have the data.
No, welcome back.
And welcome back. I'm gonna keep going.
Boy, flash, light. What happened? Nobody knows.
So she's downloading things.
Ignore the plot, Mike. Ignore the plot.
These are obviously unrelated to the mission.
Obviously. It's not like they want to tell you
Anything to
important
report?
things. Uh-oh.
Alright then, unit number 031,
Who
give
was
us a
that?
simple report
That's
of today's
Oscar.
battle results.
We made him the untidy one.
Okay, here's the untidy one.
This was the first test battle against others of my model.
She doesn't sound nearly as
Destroyed.
Brooklyn-ish as
Below
that.
15%
They
damage
equipped
sustained.
that, the accent for
Don't
this
seem
player.
to be any
Because they were
problems.
perverts. They're like, she
Who's
will be
that?
our new Harley Quinn.
Did I say something funny?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
Does
wasn't
it
a Brooklyn
have an accent?
Yes.
Accent? Do you not understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Gross.
No, we do, but
See? I wasn't hearing
Oh no,
things.
yeah, he actually does
Your
have a tie.
speech really is peculiar.
Alright.
Ah, you don't need to
Oscar.
yell.
He really does look
Is the
untidy now that we
language
have an
interface
actual
not
picture.
set to default?
That's tied. That's all.
Sheesh. If we'd known this, we
Tied
would
the
have
tidy
reset it
guy.
in advance.
The tidy.
And a base's personality might be coming out. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the
Oscar, why are you
volunteers
so
were from the
sloppy?
Kansai area.
But it just woke up.
So the Kansai area
Really
sounds like
exhibiting such distinct
Brooklyn?
mannerisms this
I
early?
guess so. It's
It
a
may be
rough
the
accent,
effect of an
yeah.
enlarged plume of dusk, the basis of their mind.
But it's kind of...
Perhaps it's accelerating their
Basic.
personality development.
Terminology, Plume of Dusk, terminology used in Persona 3.
Oh boy.
Basically, it's a thing that makes robots have feelings or something.
Oh boy. We don't need feelings.
don't want to
Feelings
waste
are
this feedback
stupid.
data.
How
Those
else are you
the
gonna have a
best
persona?
results we've
We don't need
ever seen.
personalities, Mike.
Leave it. It'll be fine. They can understand.
Personas
us
aren't
anyway.
personalities, they're fake
This is just
personalities.
one of those
technically.
things that makes science interesting.
Which is the weird
There you
thing.
go again.
You
This
accept
unit
yourself
is
for
going
who
to
you
be
are, but then you
communicating
get
with
the
the others.
embodiment of
What
what
if
you were
this affects
pretending to be
spread?
Basically.
Not
to
only
fight
that,
for you.
But because this is an
Oh
anomaly,
boy.
it doesn't seem
A
to have a
banana
100% accurate
Ninja Frog, yeah.
But if
Oh
it
wait, I
has
got
a
Greninja.
personality, that might
Jeez,
speed up
oh
the
my God.
development of its
So
mind.
that's
We should be called.
She's right.
Shoot.
Yosuke.
Yosuke, that's right. There's so many U names, like with names beginning with a Y.
Yosuke, Yukiko, who is actually a U.
All right.
Yeah,
Number
it's
031
with a
will
Y.
explain things
It's
from
the
the top.
Y, it's not a U.
U.
Yeah.
You are a weapon
It was the
created to
sound.
fight against
Okay.
unique enemies. Therefore, your
Oh, boy.
combat performance is prioritized
so
over
they
all
are.
else.
Which is why we let you kill
But in
all
order
the
for you
other
to use a
weapons that
particular
could possibly
ability,
help.
You've been given a certain amount of
Fantastic.
awareness.
This is how we raise our children.
That makes your performance difficult to quantify, so we've been pitting test units against each other.
That doesn't
as
make
a
any
selective
sense.
growth process.
So let's
It's all in the
tell you
service of
this,
achieving higher
so you will
performance.
have issues
We
for the
don't
rest
wanna
of your
waste
life.
any plumes
Hey
of
man,
dust.
she's a robot. She'll never remember this if we delete it from her.
But she needs some kind of awareness.
Robot Awareness Month.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
regardless
see, this
of
screen
your
is
ego,
different
there
because
is
there's
one
because
rule you must
Laura's in
abide
the
by.
background.
Or it's just being creepy.
You might as well
Yeah,
think
they
of it
all
as a
look like
border.
super creepy in this thing.
Especially Oscar. He's slouching so hard.
Yeah.
The only order is to destroy everything we identify as enemies and to emerge victorious.
Okay, so if you
Though
don't
the ego
emerge
will give you
victorious,
some
you're a
flexibility when
failure.
planning
Even though you're
tactics.
basically
There's
dead.
no need to think about
So there's no
extraneous
point.
side issues. Use
man,
everything you
that'll
have
make
to
the
win a
robot
fight.
rules.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
all
like,
you
kill
need to
whatever we
concentrate on.
want, and if you don't, they're probably gonna end up killing you anyway, so it
That's how
doesn't...
the Terminator works.
Yeah.
Terminator.
I don't know, victorious just could have, like, sometimes you beat up a guy, you don't feel like you beat up a guy. You don't feel good about it sometimes, so...
Oh boy. You have to have feelings. More unimportant plot. You guys can pause if you really want to read it, but it's not important.
There are a bunch of videos on this without any commentary that you can look at if you want. I was honestly joking myself whether just to like put it on auto read and just record it sometimes, just put it up.
Yeah.
But then I realized, oh wait, a bunch of people have probably already done this.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nostalgic song.
Hey look, it's the satellite from GoldenEye.
Niagara Falls.
No, I was thinking the satellite from GoldenEye except it rose up.
Yeah.
You remember that?
God, I do. That was a great movie.
Yeah, GoldenEye was is for me the best Pierce Brosnan one.
Why do you say that?
Well, let's see. It's not Die Another Day.
The opening for Die Another Day was brilliant.
That song pissed so many people off.
It's such a good song.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Same unit type.
What the hell?
So let's get a robot name going.
They're all albino, by the way.
Yeah. Or just all white.
All albino,
Okay.
by the way. They have
You
red
mean
eyes and
like
white
how
hair.
this is our
Alright.
first encounter?
So what's its name?
In that case, yeah.
Toaster. I'm just kidding. They're all toasters.
What are you doing here?
Let's
I've
see.
never heard your accent before.
She doesn't
It's
have an
intriguing.
accent. So,
They said stuff about my
it's called
accent
her
too earlier. Do I really talk that funny?
Rosa.
I
Rosa.
wouldn't say
Hello,
it's
Rosa.
strange. It was just
She's the best
surprising.
maid ever. Not being racist, just making a claim.
What's that thing?
Alright, we're gonna pause for a second because it looks like someone's finally arrived.
Osnito.
But Aaron's here. Aaron's always here.
Aaron's never here. What are you talking about?
So Robert just arrived.
Welcome, the robot.
So I guess that could technically make us Ram.
Ramb.
Ram, just R-A-M.
Mab.
Mab.
Mabby. How do you do?
It's a
I'm
dog.
broke.
It
Shake
must
my
have
hand.
wandered in.
Attaboy. That brokeness.
My hand's not cold, but it's really slimy.
I can sense your inner broke madness after buying.
Oh no, there's a
great
dog.
games.
I'm gonna name it Koromaru. Oh wait, that's taken.
A dog.
We'll name you Koromaru. 2.
Two.
God,
My unit number
this
is
isn't right.
024.
I'm not even sure
I
who's
wouldn't
born
call
first,
it my
though.
name, but that's how they
Honestly.
refer to me.
Nobody knows. Maybe
What's
they were
yours?
of the same pack.
You missed the anime cutscene
I'm
where
with
Labrys just
Labrys
killed a bunch of
031.
robots for like no reason.
Oh, it was test.
I've seen
They're
it.
up to the 30s. I see.
I played the
That
original.
must mean they're
It's testing
finally
time.
creating units loaded with full-sized ones.
Full-sized ones.
Oh boy. What are they talking about?
This one wants to say hello too.
Oh, this is where we learn that they can.
Does?
They just bring up the dogs.
You
No
can
dog that they
understand
can
what
talk to
dogs
about.
say.
Yeah.
Kind of. After carefully comparing its mannerisms and slight variances in its barking, I just figured it out.
Oh, that's how she does it. They use logic.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Logic.
Okay, someone else is here.
What's the
Beautiful.
point in doing that
We
with a
have
dog?
more people showing up on the fly on this lifetime.
I'm here.
Oh.
You're late.
Now we're mad, but
Did you also waste money on stuff?
Yes, I did.
Except one, I
I wasted
suppose.
like $120 yesterday. I'm done.
Nice.
Are you
I
interested
only
in
wasted
what I'm
$10 on
doing, though?
comics.
good job. $10.
We are-
not wasted.
I did spend $70 on Dead or Alive though.
Wasted.
Sounds like
Okay, let me
I've
say
got
this:
the
the
time
game
we have
is
today.
pretty good,
I need to
but
get
the
back.
costumes are so freaking overpriced.
I got Skies of
I hope
Arcadia,
to see you
and
again.
it didn't. It took me like 25 retries for it to work on my GameCube, and then it errored.
How much did you pay for it?
70, which isn't bad for Skies of Arcadia.
Oh, the manly tears.
Skies Arcadia is a great game.
It did work on my Wii though without erroring, and I was able to make it to the first save point. So maybe we're in there.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just return it.
So why didn't you emulate it?
Because
Honestly-
it doesn't feel as authentic.
No, I'm gonna be honest. If it didn't work on my Wii, I was just gonna emulate it on.
Well,
because-
okay, if you can't get it, I would emulate it, but if you can get it, I would.
Yeah.
Because like, one, I wanted to get the GameCube version. If I was gonna emulate it, I'd probably emulate the Dreamcast because emulating a Dreamcast is miles easier than a GameCube.
I mean, plus, who plays games on PC?
Let's get right to the feedback. on
Everyone
today's
kind of
match.
does.
Mike. Not me.
I don't
because
think
I'm
it.
too
I'm
poor.
not saying it's the master race though. So
Yes.
I'm waiting till I can get a 360
What's
controller,
that?
a wired one, before I.
Yeah, those are really good for a PC game.
Just get on.
And actually, if
This
I
is a
did
plume
have
of
to
dogs.
return it, I'd probably
Each of
just
the units
buy
you destroyed
a wired
had one
360
inside them.
controller.
Oh my god.
Just
Done
do
that.
a.
Oh,
The one
This
installed.
is
this is
Laura.
Laura.
Okay.
We named all the unnamed people,
Oscar's the sloppy ass one.
and Ty is the tidy one.
What are their backstories?
Ty has a tie,
Okay.
and
Incredible.
Oscar is
Oscar
untidy.
lives in a trash can. Oscar lives in a trash can.
He's also very grouchy.
Laura's a.
Laura is a no. Okay.
Now, Ty, quick question about Ty. Is this Ty a Digimon?
Yes, you are.
No,
right.
Ty is the guy who is the main character of the first season. He's not the Digimon.
No, Labrys.
No, Ty's definitely.
No, is
Labrys.
Ty a Digimon?
Yes.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
Pokemon.
Komarumon.
Taimon.
Digimon. Yes, there we go.
Personamons.
No.
Personi Mans.
Please.
Okay, so here's a question. What do you think is better? I'm talking about TV series. Digimon versus Pokemon.
Digimon.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
That's
It's a
tough-
TV series,
you.
not the actual
that's a
thing.
tough game.
They've been
I
showing
think
the
I
same
prefer
one
Digimon
for 5
just
years.
Pokemon is this
Sorry,
endless limbo
15,
that will
yeah.
never progress or regress.
Yeah,
Right.
that's kind of thing. Pokemon tends to repeat itself.
They got Mega Stone.
Pokemon is basically Dark Souls.
In
Well,
15 years.
Ash is stuck in this endless loop where it just gets harder for him,
Yeah.
and he'll never progress or regress.
It's really funny when he goes to like the first gym leader of a new place, but loses with a Pikachu. That's like probably like in the game logic would be level 150.
Probably like level 300.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. Besides legendaries. Besides Ubers, that's it.
You see, this is my thing. I know, like, in Pokemon, they have a lot of different mangas that actually mix up a formula. And the same thing I like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is they mix it up each season and change it a little slightly.
Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc B,
have you seen
the
the dub?
characters about to battle
express
against
a hope
Jack
yesterday that we would meet
Have you
again
seen the
after
dub
all.
yet?
No, I don't
I
want
feel
to see
like
it dubbed.
that universe's Yusei is just his alternate.
I feel like in the opening it
Or you-
shows somebody who looks like Yusei.
Or Yusei's just like chilling somewhere. I don't want to deal with
Would you
this
like to
shit.
Basically.
This
I'm just
route
gonna
is
go
large
ride my
enough to
girlfriend.
accommodate us both.
Cycle.
It would be more relaxing than
Girls are
standing.
smelly,
Thanks.
robots are smelly, toasters.
Get out!
Toasters are smelly.
Get out of my house.
What is it?
Okay, so number 24's name is Rosa.
Oh, okay.
Unless it actually gives her one
She's
later.
made. Toaster.
Think about
She's made by a
something
toaster?
that doesn't have to do with fighting or
Glad
missions.
you understand.
Do you have
okay.
such thoughts?
To tell you
And
the
this
truth,
this
I can't
this
really
location
say.
is GoldenEye.
Feels like
okay.
It's the satellite from GoldenEye.
Alright.
You see, Alex Trevelyan's about to get a satellite part
Units
falling
of
in
our
now.
Oh, okay.
are all given a mind. It's so that we can
She's
eventually
human, real
develop what is
close.
called an ego.
It's really funny when you play the video
reason
game,
our
you feel like you're in the
appearance
sky at
closely
that part.
resembles humans is related
when it's really
to
in the
foster
movie, he literally
self-awareness
falls, hits
similar
the
to
ground,
humans.
still alive, then everything
Have you
else
nothing
falls on
about
him to kill him.
personas?
It's
Personas?
happening, guys. What do you expect?
Comic book logic.
See,
So he's still living?
Yes.
Like one little microcell?
okay,
Well-
now comic book logic, you clearly saw him die in that one.
Yeah. I mean, like, comic book logic is like Lex Luthor getting a building dropped on him, losing 3 of his limbs and getting impaled in 5 different spots and then walking that off.
Yeah.
One of the nicer things about comics though is like they set the limits and boundaries of the characters pretty well. It's like this is what they can do.
Right.
And in a lot of anime, especially Dragon Ball Z, you have no idea what
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
limits are.
Because with, like, comic books, they, like, say you have their limits and you have to work within those limits. And Dragon Ball Z, you just get
I mean, I
get
love
angry
both.
and then
I
blow shit
enjoy
up.
both. I enjoy Dragon Ball Z movie.
Yeah.
It's just something I
Did
noticed.
you guys see the first
Maybe
episode of
those
Soda
I
Super?
fought up to
No.
now.
I don't do Dragon Ball subbed. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
It's
How
pretty
does
neat.
that
People were telling me
make
it's
you
not
feel?
gonna get dubbed, and I'm
The
just
opponents you
laughing.
destroy may have
I'm not
things
interested because when the
that
only
you just
new original character they introduce is Fat Beerus and Girl Wise, I'm not that
I'm
impressed.
pretty sure they'll have a few more.
There are more.
The only thing I don't like is how,
It's okay.
honestly, they're in a
You
weird
don't need to
situation
come up
because
with
if
an
they
answer
started
right
after
now.
Revival of F,
It
they'd already
actually
have
may
Super
be
Saiyan God
better
and
to
Super
forget
Saiyan
should
God,
go
Super
ahead and do
Saiyan.
that.
After all,
I mean, I hate Super Saiyan God and I really hate Super Saiyan
But
God
then
Super
it basically
Saiyan.
looks like they're just gonna redo it like in a similar but different way.
Okay, this is what I want them to do. I want them to call Super Saiyan God just Saiyan
I hope we
God.
meet again.
Easier to pronounce, not as stupid sounding. Have his hair spike up, make it a different color so it's not Reject Kaioken, and make Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan something different than Blue Super
Oh,
Saiyan.
here's Resident Evil 5 room.
Oh, okay.
You know I'm
Kind of
referencing.
full
Yes.
society.
So wait, is Labrys Hollow or Soul Reaper?
She'd be a Soul Reaper. She has an axe, like a
Okay.
huge ass axe.
Yeah.
And she's basically Ichigo.
And where is Dr. Light in all this?
Good.
Okay, so for some reason, to test the units, they make them fight each other.
Okay.
Instead of using them on, like, the shadows they're researching,
Guys, you know these expensive robots?
let's make them
Let's
destroy
make them fight each other.
How else would you do it? And you give them emotion so it makes
we
it
need to
look...
waste some more money. We have too much.
Yeah. Because that's like
We aren't wasting enough at strip clubs.
Why would we? We can make the robot strip.
Damn it. Boys, please.
Why do you think we gave them boobs?
They're already kind of naked. Unless you want to see their circuits.
Aw,
God
yeah.
forbid. I'm kind of creeped out by this conversation. I don't want to see the inside of my
Good.
toaster. It's dirty in there. That's all these breadcrumbs. Yeah.
You seemed to deliberately avoid attacking the face or the neck in that battle.
Oh.
Why?
So
That's
what's
their
this?
money makers. So I'm taking Labrys' story as the whole prequel kind of thing.
Right now, it's being a prequel.
Okay. How many minutes are you into the story? A lot?
We're a couple scenes in.
Okay.
I believe this story is mostly story.
Okay.
There is a fight. I'm just not sure.
These
How many.
past 3
Okay,
days,
there's
it hasn't been
that one's
destroying your
Ty,
units beyond
Oscar, and
repair.
Laura's in the
Oh,
background.
okay.
They're all being creepers right
Must be
now.
learning to
Alright.
finesse its attacks rather
Silhouetting.
than just using
Yeah, they're
both.
silhouetting.
The result? Swift, overwhelming victories.
See, I theorized they're in the
Evasive skills are
TV only
improving
because
as
they
well.
have the glasses
That
that are like so
rapid
obvious.
Evasive action could never be replicated.
I know they're
by
not in the
machine
TV, but it's
predefined
pretty funny.
maneuvers.
Glasses are a plot point.
This
Yeah.
unit's
They
collecting
all wear
data
glasses.
feedback data
Well, they're
too.
automatically
Hipsters.
Yes, they're obviously scientists because they wear glasses, right?
And lab
You don't
coats.
have to
Yeah.
say it like that.
Wearing those two things basically gives you a PhD.
And apparently, this laboratory doesn't care about tidiness, or else Oscar would have been fired a while ago.